All right. So, uh, did you have your other station with the other subject?
Yes,
Yes.
We
Okay.
just finished.
You just finished.
Yeah.
yes,
How was it? Was it heavy?
more or less.
All right.
I couldn't be there the whole meeting.
Oh, really? So,
Yeah, because I'm working, so I cannot be here with you the whole meeting.
okay.
Neither.
You are right now. You are at work.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So let's get the party started, right?
Good morning, Nick.
Good morning, Mr. Daniel. How are you?
Good.
All
How you
right.
doing?
Great. Okay. So today we are going to begin the second workshop. Okay. And pretty much this is it's a a quite short agenda. However, that there is a lot of information to be covered, right? Okay. So, I don't know. We are going to begin with uh, this information. Please, what we are supposed to cover in this agenda. I don't know if Noé, can you please help me reading the objectives?
Okay.
All right.
Objectives. To use count and non-count nouns. To use definite and indefinite articles. To modify nouns. To use noun clauses.
Okay. Well, pretty much that's it, right? It seems that it's um, you know little information, but if you cover I mean, the the whole content, all that you went, if you went through all the contents, you can see that is a little bit of information, right? So, the contents are those, right? Um, okay. Well, the unit number 6 is about health, environmental concern. The unit number 8, money. The unit number 9, expectation. And the unit number 10 is a little bit of humor. Okay. Um, I want you to please help me reading the grammar, the, the grammar presentation and the focus practice of every single unit. For example, the grammar presentation for the, I mean, all of the units. Can you please, Mr. Rivera, can you help me reading all of those?
Okay.
Hmm.
Grammar presentation.
Hmm.
Unit 6, nouns. Unit 7, indefinite and definite articles. Unit 8, uh, quant quantifiers. Um, Unit 9, modification of nouns. Unit 10, noun clauses, subject, object, and complement.
All right. Thank you very much. Okay. The focus, the focus practice. Can you please help me reading that, Mr. Wilfredo?
I don't have access to the presentation.
No way. Ah, man. Really? You are on your phone then, or what?
I don't know.
You cannot see it,
No.
but you are in your.
Okay, I can read it. Focus on practice.
Uh huh.
Okay, count and non-count nouns. Unit 6. Unit 7, articles. Unit 8, count and non-count nouns. Unit 9, category of modifiers. And Unit 10, noun clauses, embedded questions.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Eduardo. Okay, now, well, let's begin. I don't know if you guys remember the bumper sticker homework that you were supposed to do.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is pretty much the same. The only thing is that these are some cartoon jokes, right? And I want you to. We're going to begin to warm up about with these cartoon jokes, okay? And what I need is that you use the 6 phrases. Remember, this is about noun clauses, and the 6 phrases that are over there, right? The fact that, but the humor depends on what this is about, what this is referring to, what this means, what's funny about this, okay? And I want you to look at that, take a look at the cartoon, and tell me how would you explain that. I don't know if somebody want to jump in and tell me something about it. Do you understand the joke, by the way?
Yeah, I think I get the joke.
Okay.
But, so I think that like the person it's telling the bear, stop growling at me, son. And the other person beside him is saying, it's like the bear is like taking the role of the dad, stuff like that. But I get the joke.
All right. Now, how were you explaining using one of the noun phrases there?
The fact that on the cartoon the persons are not scared of the bear. Did you hear me?
Yeah. Can you please? Okay, can you please repeat it again, Daniel, so we can listen?
The fact that the persons are not scared of the bear.
Okay, all right. I don't know. Somebody else want to add something? I don't know if somebody else wants to do that. Using
Good morning.
Good morning.
What's funny about this picture is that you have like the bear, right? And the picture you have the bear growling at the person. Okay, and you know, as a person, normally what we have, what should we action that we take in that is that we have to like try to play dead, because you know if we stop if we continue yelling at the bear or something, the bear is going to get angry and it's probably going to attack. So the fact is that the action that he should take is to play dead like that. The guy behind is kind of like whispering.
All right, yeah. That's pretty much it. Thank you very much, Mr. Somebody else want to add something?
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, I am Rene.
Okay, Rene, how are you?
For me, it's a little joke. The man thinks that the other man is inside the bear, and for him, the bear is a fake. Because we can see another man who is a little high, behind the bushes.
Yeah.
The fact that the man thinks another man inside the bear, and the other man is behind the bushes laughing at him.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All right. I'm gonna tell you something. Yeah, I mean, what this really means is that sometimes we don't listen very well because the man over there is saying play dead, and he said you idiot, not that. So probably the other man what he heard was play that. That's why he, when reassuring the little bear over there and saying, "Oh, you stop rolling at me, son," like talking to like he was his son or something like that, right? So I guess he probably misunderstood the the recommendation that he was given. All right. So let's see another cartoon over here and tell me what you understand. I would like to listen to the rest of the class. Okay, I don't know if you are able.
That's it.
Huh? I don't know if a lady can help us. Um, all right. Carolina, what you can do is to download the presentation so you can see it there in your computer. I don't know. Nubia, are you able to see the presentation?
Yeah, I just saw it.
What? Do you understand? Try to use the phrases that are there at the bottom.
And which one are we?
We are in the second one, the second cartoon pic over there.
Okay, I just got it.
All right.
What this is referring to is that he is a little overweight. So he's so overweight that a manatee just tried to hook up with him.
Yeah, that's it. That pretty much it. Okay. I don't know what. Thank you very much, Miss. I don't know. Somebody else wants to add something else about that job? Hmm? I don't know. Eh,
So the man, the scuba diver, so I guess the manatee got confused, or because of his weight, because
yeah.
the manatees are like a little bit big, so he got confused with them.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it, right? Okay. Thank you very much. Okay. Let's take a look at another cartoon over here.
I've seen something like that before.
Ah, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you please explain using some of the phrases that are there on the bottom?
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Rosibel Fernandez. I'm a student, but I don't have access to my email account, and I'm going to participate from Eduardo's account because he's my husband.
Oh, no way.
Okay, I'm going to participate about this. Okay, what is funny about this is that the man who has the bump, who is going to teach the bump class, says, pay attention because I'm only going to do this once. Of course, he's going to die when the bomb explodes. So the students have to pay attention. Probably he's going to die.
Yeah, I guess that's what's really going to happen, right? That's why they have to be very attentive
Yes,
to the class.
I think the same.
All right. Okay.
I want to say something about.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, for me, what this means is that you only have one opportunity for something like that. Pay attention once, or you will not have another opportunity to do it.
Yeah, that would be one station class only, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Thank you very much, Mister. Okay. And the last one, I'm gonna show you another one. Look at that.
Who farted?
Did you? I mean, you get that joke?
Yeah.
That's really funny. I don't know. Somebody wants to ask something about that.
Okay, the funny part about this picture is that they are scuba diving and they're on the ocean, right? And then the two guys says, no, the one guy said, who farted? But then we can tell who farted because the bubbles are going up in the water.
Yeah.
And then the guy said, that won't work here because, of course, you can see all the bubbles for who the one who farted.
Yeah. I had somebody else.
Yeah, he cannot lie because you can obviously see that the bubbles are coming out of his suit.
Yeah. Yeah. And take a look at his partner's expression. I mean, his faces. Look at them. That's pretty funny.
Yeah. An impression.
Yeah. All right. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So this was one of the assignments for this previous workshop, where you were supposed to make some comments about some bumper sticks, okay, which sometimes you have to try to understand because the message is not that. How can we say it's not that clear, right? So you need to try to understand the hidden message over there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So right now we are going to we're gonna go through. I don't know if you guys have some questions or doubts about the units covered in this workshop, which I understand there was a lot of information to be covered, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you have any question about something?
No.
I have a question.
Tell me.
Okay, I recently found out that because over here in San Miguel, we went to retrieve our book, right? But I recently found out that we weren't going to use the 5th edition, and that instead we were going to use the 4th edition.
Yeah, that's.
I was not aware of that, so I've been trying to doing. My friend Freddie, I think last week he sent me the link to download the book. So that's why I've having trouble with doing some of the activities.
Oh, right. Yeah, you're correct, Mister. The fifth edition is the one that you're gonna have as a physical book, right? And right now we're gonna keep working on the electronic book, right? So I'm sorry. I'm really sorry for the inconvenience, right? But that's the way we're gonna be working. All right.
Okay,
But
so yeah, that's why some of the activities have been delayed. So, but I will be sending them as soon as I have them.
yeah, yeah. Do that because remember that all the evaluations are gonna be based on the electronic book, right? So you need to keep working on the same on the homework assignments proposed there, right? Probably. I don't know if do you have the physical book?
No, the physical book is the fifth edition. That's what they gave us over in San Miguel.
But you have it.
Yeah, the fifth edition.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the fifth edition. Okay, now I don't know if you compare the fifth edition and the fourth edition, probably there are some similarities, but there are some other differences there that probably. I mean, the book can help you. I mean, can give you some guidance about some different things that we are being covering during these workshops, right? But I would recommend that you follow the electronic book. I mean, you can do
Yes.
if you have time, you can do the exercise there from the physical book. It's gonna help you to probably to reinforce some of the activities that we are doing here, right? Nevertheless,
Okay.
nevertheless, I mean, there aren't any answer keys for the physical book yet. Not yet, right? Probably in the next semester we're gonna have it, but not in this moment. All right?
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay, no problem. Okay, I don't know. Somebody else has something to say about the units covered in this workshop?
Yes. Yes.
Tell me.
Yes, me.
Mhm.
Okay. And I was asking myself about my English lab because I write down I write down the key, the password, and I get into, but I cannot work. Let me show you my screen. I only had the diagnostic tests.
Mhm.
Okay,
Mhm.
here you have. Let me show you. Can you see it?
Oh yeah. Yes.
Yes, I only have the unit diagnostic tests.
Uh-huh. Mhm.
Yeah, I have and videos and the students book audio.
All right.
And when I'm looking for assignments, I can see anything.
All right.
We are not going to use my English lab.
Yeah, that's I was going to say that yes, mister. For this semester, I understand that you're not gonna use that resource, okay?
No,
Right?
right?
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
So that was the problem.
Yeah. Okay. Look,
Okay.
Rene. For this semester, we are not gonna be using that resource anymore. Okay. I understand
Okay.
that we are going to be working only in this with with the electronic book and the different assignments that.
Yeah.
All right.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That's good news.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say that probably is we have a probably we have a not that not too many homework assignments for that matter. Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right. I don't know, guys. Do you have any other question?
What about the audios, the listening part on the electronic book? We are going to develop them or to do it.
Yes. For
but I have the audios from the physical book.
Well, I send you the excuse me. I send you the
Link?
the links for you to download of the audios. I don't know if you were if you got that. Did you?
Okay, I got some audios and I have a folder here about them, all of them, but those are from the physical book.
Oh, okay. And
Okay,
those.
if you have another link and you send it to me again, please. I would appreciate that.
All right. Those audios that you have were the ones that did you download them or they were with the book?
Downloading.
From the link that I sent you.
Yeah.
And they were, and excuse me.
They are for the electronic book.
They are for the electronic book, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Because let me see here. I have the unit 6.
Yo lo encontré para mí.
Can you hear something? For example, on the unit 6, when I get page 18, let me see, page 18 about Dan Cooper, a person who steal a lot of money from an airplane. In the audio, I have that audio, but not the electronic book. Okay, so I look for it. I hope to find them.
All right. As long as I know, and I have been checking, I mean, those are the audios for the electronic book.
Okay.
Yes. What exactly is the unit? You're saying the unit number 6, right?
Yeah. I wanted to hear something like that. And after that, I didn't hear anything because I don't know which book we are going to use, because I have two, and the physical, and the audios are for the physical book, I said, and the homeworks or tasks as related to the electronic book. I was a little confused with that, so I didn't hear anything.
All right. So yeah, go ahead and listen to those, and you will see that those are the ones. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. I don't know. Somebody else has another thing to say, to add?
Que la manzana no puede hacer.
Well, I haven't really uploaded any assignments or anything because when I went to receive my books, I was given grammar on Focus 4, so and I haven't been able to go change it. So I have to go change it in order to start working on it.
All right. What about the electronic book? Do you have it?
No, I don't.
Hmm. Okay. I don't know. Are you having problems with your account, with your email account?
I haven't really checked actually.
Yes, in my case, yes, like
Hmm.
as I told you, I sent you a message saying that I can use Humanidades. I can still use it.
Yes, I remember that. I sent you an email, right? Where you can send a message explaining your problem, and they are gonna fix that problem for you. I don't know if you have
Yeah, we're
seen.
still working on it. We're still working.
All right.
We haven't received a response.
Okay. All right. Okay. Um, yes. And if you haven't checked your emails, check your emails, because there I have sent a lot of information, right? In your accounts, in your email accounts, right? The normal email accounts. All right.
Okay.
Check there, because there you have all of the information. I mean, the books, the audios, and everything there, right? Try to be checking.
So,
Tell me.
though I have studied a bit about the topics, but not from the book.
Yes.
So, but yes, I am just checking in, and I realized those were one of the first emails that you sent us. So
Yes.
I'll download it right now.
All right. Okay. No problem. But what you need to do is, try to be checking the email account, because I'm gonna be sending a lot of information through there. And right now, I would recommend that you go through all of the different units, because the first assignment, the first quiz, you're about to have the first quiz, and it's gonna be based on the different units that we have been covered right now, right? So, yeah. And right now, I guess there is a lot of information. I don't know if somebody else has something to add. All right. If we do not, then we're gonna move on to the next exercise. Okay. And this was another was an extra assignment that you had. It was a video about noun clauses. I don't know who was able to. I sent this to your email too. Okay. I don't know who got or who were able to watch that video, which was very important.
Yes, I have seen it.
Okay.
It lasts about 18 minutes and 29 seconds.
That's correct.
It's related to noun clauses, in which a man is explaining how to use the conjunctions who, why, if, and others.
Yeah. Did you understand the video, the explanation?
Okay, a little bit. According to him, a noun clause is a sentence in which all the sentence is the noun.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, it takes the place of a noun, correct?
Yeah, takes the place of a noun. These noun clauses can begin with a conjunction. This can be who, if, what, why, or that. That is a more relative noun.
Pronouns, okay.
Pronouns, okay.
Okay, yeah. Okay. I don't know. As you can see there are some pieces of information that the video explains. For example, it explains about dependent, independent clauses, noun clauses
Yeah.
themselves, and the different ways that to use noun clauses. Now, do you understand the difference between dependent and independent clauses?
Yes.
What do you
Yes.
understand? Nubia, what do
Well,
you understand?
independent clauses are basically sentences which have subject and verb and they make sense by their own. But dependent clauses usually are introduced by conjunctions and they do have a subject and verb, but they require the rest of the sentence to make sense.
All right. Yes. Okay, that's correct. Eh, when we're talking about noun clauses, they take, as we were saying, they take the place of a noun, right? And they can work at subjects, as object, subject complement, object of preposition, and adjective complement. Somebody wants to explain how do they take place as subjects?
How do what?
How noun clauses take place as subjects?
Oh,
hmm Daniel, did you get to watch the video?
yeah.
Okay. How do you understand noun clauses as subjects?
Well, it's like a noun clause can be the subject of a clause of an independent clause.
hmm
That's
What?
what I understood
Yeah.
that he said.
What do you need to pay attention first to see if it is a subject?
Um,
He mentions a key to understand. I mean, to see if it is working as a subject. Do you remember?
no.
Mhm. Well, he pretty much says that you need to identify the different verbs in a sentence, right? And you need to identify the verb that the independent clause has. Now, if you identify the principal verb, then you are able to identify what the subject is and how the noun clause works as a subject. Once you have identified the principal verb in that sentence, then you are going to be able to identify the noun clause used as a subject. All right. Now, what about as an object? Somebody else wants to add something about a noun?
Well, well, when finding it as an object, like you have to find also first the verb and find the verb of the independent clause and ask yourself what or whom after the verb to check.
Yeah.
For example, please ask what we are having for dinner. So please ask what we're having for dinner. So that would be my object complement.
That's correct. Would you be so kind and repeat the questions that you have to answer? I mean, to identify the object complement.
Oh,
What?
whom or what after the independent clause verb.
That's correct.
Whomever.
Well, only if you are able to answer those questions, what and to whom, right? Those questions after the main verb of the independent clause, right? Then you are, the rest is going to be the object complement, right? If you are able to answer those two type of questions, right? That's if it is an object complement. What about if it is a subject complement? So Somebody else? A subject complement. As a subject complement. Mhm.
I guess it's like um, it's a word, a phrase that is like linked in with the verb, and like it describes the subject of a clause. And I guess for example, like a sentence, it could be, the truth was that the moving company lost all your furniture.
Mhm. All right.
So the complement is that the moving company lost all your furniture.
Mhm. All right. Yes. Okay. Thank you very much, Mister. Now, he mentions too that in order to be a subject complement, you must have a, uh different type of verb. What kind of verbs?
Yeah.
Linking verbs,
Linking
verbs that do
verbs.
not express action.
For example, can you give me some examples of the linking? But well, he mentions, huh?
Am, is, are, was, were, be, being, taste, feel, smell, sound,
That's
look, appear, seem, grow, remain, stay.
That's it. Yeah, pretty much all the verb to be in all the different tenses that we can think of, all right? And also all the other verbs that you were mentioned, right? All right, appear, become, feel, grow, look, remain. Okay. If you are using those those verbs, right? Then you know that you're talking about subject complement, right? Okay. Um, what about an object of preposition? Okay. The noun closes as an object of preposition.
It always comes after a preposition.
That would be that's a piece of cake, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
So it completes the meaning of the prepositional phrase.
That's correct. So you need to be able to identify the preposition, right? And if you got a close, yeah, um, that means that is object of that preposition next to it. All right.
Mhm.
Okay, and finally we got the adjective complement. Somebody else wants to say something about the adjective complement?
Well, I want to ask a little bit about that.
All right.
An adjective complement, isn't it a little bit like an adverb for a clause? No?
Like an adverbial clause.
Yes.
Tell me.
Because it modifies the adjective, right?
Yeah.
So usually adverbs modify adjectives. So that's where I kind of get confused.
Well, but in this case, remember that, yeah, adverbs do modify nouns, right? In this case, what you are giving is only an extra information. What you're giving is only an extra information about the sentence, right? It's yeah, just extra information about the sentence. Remember that you might say a sentence saying an adjective, and that would pretty much it. I mean, it's gonna be independent clause. But with yours, for example, if you say she's happy, right? That's a sentence that gives you a complete idea of something, right? She's happy, yeah. But then you add extra information about that. I mean, saying why she is happy, right? Why she's happy. So you're saying she's happy that her mom
That
is
she's
with her now, something like that, right? Now you're
Okay,
giving
extra information about the adjective.
extra information about why you're using that adjective.
Okay, okay.
That's why it's an adjective complement, right?
Yeah, makes sense. Okay.
All
so
right.
it complements the noun clause, right?
Yeah. That's it.
So like if I said only I am pleased, so that wouldn't be an adjective phrase complement. It would be just a noun clause or an independent clause.
Independent clause. It will be independent clause. I mean, just transmitting some information, a complete idea. However, if you want to add why you are like that, then
Oh,
it
yeah.
becomes an adjective complement. All right.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. Now, let's. I don't know. I'm sorry. Before I move on, I don't know, guys, if somebody else had some question about it. I'm probably, for some of you, probably it might be a little bit confusing. I would recommend to watch the video if you still haven't watched that. If you haven't watched yet, so please go ahead and watch it. And in the book too, I would say there is plenty of information about that too, right? And all of the different exercises can help you to acquire everything related to the noun clauses. All right. So let's begin with some oral practice. All right. Okay. So over there you can see a picture about, I would say it's like a dam or something, right? And
It's like a landfill.
yeah, something like that. Now, according to this, you are supposed to say, express different solutions about this problem. We have a lot of this problem here in our country, right? So, I don't know. I would ask some of you to tell me how can we reduce this problem, okay?
Anyone in particular?
Yeah, I would say probably, let me check. Eduardo, are you there, Eduardo? No. Freddy, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Now,
Okay, what was the question again?
Can you see that picture over there?
What page? Or what? Okay, you mean the picture with the question mark?
No. The next. Go to the next. Go to the 12th slide.
12.
Yeah, what you can see.
Yeah, the trash.
Yes, yeah, that one. Okay. The question is, how can we dispose of items we no longer need or want? What solutions are there to these problems? Okay. Now, what solution can you?
I think that to fix these kind of problems, the mayor from our city should have some kind of law, some kind of how do I put it? He should talk to the authorities in town, like the police station, the police officers, to make people use the right trash can or the right place where to dump the trash. And besides that, the mayor from our city or town does not apply any regulations in our city. to fix this problem. Because, for example, where I live at, the trash, they pick it up every week, but sometimes the truck doesn't take it all. So you can see a lot of trash on the floor, and a lot of the smell is terrible. So I think our government should apply regulations using the law to clean better our cities, the streets, and the dump place, the trash, to make everything possible. Recycle the trash, dispose things in the right place, and to have a better environment. That's what I think.
Okay, yeah. Thank you very much.
Participate?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, about this type of situation, I think looking at this, as human beings, we are responsible for everything that comes to the weather and changing the weather pattern, and through doing this type of, depositing garbage, let's say in the streets, or dumping bottles and everything like that, it's not good, because we are contaminating the environment, we are contaminating the oceans, and this is not good. That's why we have all this change, weather changes, because we are shifting the weather pattern because of all this type of putting in danger the species, in the oceans, because all this trash and everything goes to the ocean, and we're putting at risk the lives of all those creatures in the ocean. So I think not only and this is not just here, this is like something like that is done worldwide. So it's something that everybody here on Earth needs to to take into account and put into practice, having good habits, about depositing the trash where it's supposed to go. I think nowadays we have like a recycle. We're practicing recycling by the type of materials. We have some recycle for solid, other for plastics, other and so on. So I think that it will be a good solution for, let's say, the mayor and the president and everybody responsible, to take certain measures of how we can prevent this type of things, because it's not good for us, it's not good for the environment.
All right, yeah. Thank you very much, Mr. Good solutions. Okay. All right. Somebody else? Mr. Wilfredo, I haven't heard you that much. Can you please add something about this?
I think it is important to make good trade to the garbage. And as some classmates said, that they may classify the garbage into different groups, and they may recycle them.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I want to add something, teacher.
Okay, go ahead.
I think I agree with my classmate. I think the solution for me is recycle. Sometimes we are the main responsible for this situation. We don't like recycle, and we are a consumer society, and when we more consume, more trash generates and more pollution for the world.
Yes, that's correct. Thank you very much. All right. Okay, I don't know if somebody else wants to add something.
Yeah. Okay. For me, it's a big problem, as many of my classmates said. It's a big problem around the world. First, I think the first thing that we have to do is try to reuse some things. For example, plastic bottles, plastics, and other items made from plastic. Then the companies may develop a strategy in order to avoid giving a lot of plastic bags on the supermarkets and other places. After that, we have to take account in our neighborhood that we are going to contaminate. I don't know the no, medio ambiente. Okay,
Environment.
English. Environment.
Mhm.
Okay. After that, many city halls and government should apply or make some specific laws to reduce the garbage. For example, in El Salvador, if you see some rivers, they don't seem to be a river. They are like a river of or innocent defecates, something like that. And some companies threw their chemicals to the river, and this helps us to contaminate and increase the quantity or the amount of the garbage.
Yeah. Probably that will help a lot. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay, guys. Let's move on to the next activity, which is this is gonna be a little bit, I would say. Okay, we're gonna do something here. I don't know if everybody can, are able to see this. Let me check. Carolina, can you see this presentation?
Yes, I see.
Okay. All right. Lillian, what about you?
Yes.
You can watch. Okay, very good. Nubia, do you see it?
I usually have issues with this. I don't know why I can never see the presentations.
No way.
But I can download it though.
All right. Let me check if it is. Well, if you can, go ahead, do it. All right. If you can, because we're gonna use some of those questions. All right. And Rosibel, what about you?
Yes, I can watch the presentation. I can see the presentation. I'm sorry.
Okay. All right. Now that's it. I would please ask you not to cheat. Okay. In this activity we're gonna do, try not to cheat. Try to go. Try to be as honest as possible, and let's see who knows more about this. All right. Now, we're gonna try to go. We're gonna make two teams here, and we're gonna go girls against boys. Let's see who knows more. And what you have to do is try to make different questions, and I'm gonna be saying who's gonna be answering those questions and who's gonna be making the questions. Okay. Let me check. Hold on 1 second, please. Yeah.
Is it the same presentation from the beginning?
Yeah.
Okay, in which slide are we supposed to be in?
Okay, right now I'm gonna tell you. It is slide number 13.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Okay. So, let's begin with you, Mr. Rivera. Mr. Rivera, can you please? You're gonna pick one of your female classmates, and you're gonna make that question number 1. Okay. And let's see if that question, if that person can answer that in the correct way. Also, we need to take into consideration if you are making the correct question, because you have to make I mean, to use the appropriate structures to make up the question. I don't know. Do you understand what you're gonna do, Daniel?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you? I think you won't have problems making
No.
up the question, right?
No.
Okay. Now you got to pick one female classmate, whoever you want.
Nubia.
Okay.
Nubia, what country has fewer people? Canada or Mexico?
I'll have to say Canada.
Okay.
But it's like they ask for people to come over because it's like so unpopulated.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Well, it makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me check. Hold on 1 second, please. 1 second. All right. So that's correct, Miss. You are right. Okay. Okay, Miss. Now you get to pick one male classmate, and you're gonna ask the question number 2.
Okay. Let me check over here.
Okay.
Wait. I'll pick Freddy.
Okay, Freddy.
Okay.
Okay, Freddy, are you listening?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
Attack. Go for the attack.
Okay.
All right. Go.
Which country has more land area, Canada or the United States?
I believe the United States has more land.
Okay, the United States has more land area. All
than
right.
Canada.
Okay. All right, Mister. I would say that I'm sorry, Mister. You are not correct. Okay, that would be a point for the girls, right?
Okay.
Okay. So no, the Canada has more land area than the United States. Okay, Mister. Okay, now you get to pick one female girl. I mean, one female classmate. Go ahead,
Okay,
pick
I'm
somebody.
gonna ask Abigail.
I knew it was me.
Abigail, between Mexico and Venezuela, which country produces less oil?
Okay, let me choose Imi Mini Mani Mo Gosh All
All right.
well, I will choose Venezuela, I think.
By me knowing the answer, I think you're wrong. Venezuela produces more oil than Mexico.
All right.
I got 1 point.
Nah, okay.
I didn't read the. Oh no, my God! I didn't read. It just said less, and I thought it
No,
was.
you should not read. It's all in your head.
Just say okay. The question is
Can I
which.
finish?
Venezuela is the third country that produces more oil in the whole world.
The
Well,
ones that produce more is Venezuela, I think. And the ones that produce less is Mexico.
No. Too late.
well, hold on, guys. I get to say if it is correct or not.
Okay.
Okay.
Find out. Find out.
Okay. So, well, who produce less oil? Well, according to this, is Venezuela.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
No, I think you're helping them.
Nah, I'm not. If you go do some research, and you will see that Venezuela is the one that produces less oil compared to Mexico. Okay, now. All right, Miss. So, oh man, come on, guys. So it's 2 points for the girls. Wow. Okay. Now, let's see. Miss, you get to pick one male classmate. Try to make the other people that hasn't participated to participate.
Okay, let me check. I'm gonna choose Renee.
Okay, go ahead.
Renee, which country doesn't have snowfall?
Give the two options.
Tanzania.
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 Mhm.
Okay, in fact, I don't have any idea because I don't know. I know a little bit about them, but I think Somalia.
Which?
Well, I think we got the point.
All right. So what was your answer, please? Can you repeat
Hello? Somalia.
Somalia? Okay.
Yeah.
Somalia. Yeah.
Somalia or Somalia?
I guess it's Somalia.
Somalia. Okay. Thank you.
Um,
For me, it's Somalia because Somalia is a little deserty, something like that. I have that idea.
well, in fact, that is true, Mister. It's Somalia. That's the one that doesn't have snowfall. Okay. All right. So you were
Okay.
correct. You were correct. Okay. Now, Mister, go ahead
Okay.
and pick.
I'm gonna pick Roxana. Is
All right.
Roxana there?
Roxana, are you there? Let me check. No, I guess she's not here.
Carolina?
Yeah, Carolina is there.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, Carolina. I have a question for you. Okay, which country have fewer rivers? Libya or Nigeria?
Nigeria. Hmm.
I think I don't know. Libya has a few rivers. I choose Libya.
Libya.
Yes.
Alright. Libya. Okay, that's correct. Miss. Libya has fewer rivers than Nigeria. Okay. All right, Carolina. Now you get to pick another classmate.
I choose Wilfredo.
Okay.
Okay, Wilfredo. Which country has a smaller number of people, Monaco or Cyprus?
I don't know exactly, but I will say Cyprus.
Cyprus.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
The smaller number.
The smaller
Yeah.
number.
Okay, I am.
Okay.
Okay, I'm nervous.
No.
Okay, it is. Let me see. Monaco. I know. Sorry.
Okay.
I think it was the large number, but it's the smaller number. Monaco.
Monaco.
That's my final answer.
Your final answer. You're not gonna change that. Okay. Very good.
No.
Wow. Well, that is correct, Mr. Monaco has the smaller number of people. All right. Mr. Wilfredo, now pick a female classmate.
Okay, let me see.
Mhm.
Rosibel.
Okay.
What is the country that produced the large amount of gold? Nigeria or South America?
South Africa. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, South Africa.
South Africa. I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but I guess Nigeria.
Nigeria,
but I'm not sure.
Okay. Well, that I would say that would be a point for the boys. Finally. Yeah, I'm sorry, Miss. The correct answer is South Africa. Yeah.
Okay.
South Africa is the one that. Okay, Miss. Now select a male classmate. It might be your husband, so it doesn't matter.
But he already participated.
Okay, so
No,
three.
did he? Okay, Eduardo. Which city has less rainfall? Aswan, Egypt, Athens, or Greece?
This is kind of hard, but I don't know. I think I will go with Egypt. I'm not sure.
Okay, so has less rainfall. Okay, you're saying Egypt.
Yeah, I think it might be Egypt.
Oh. All right, I would say yes. That's correct, Mister. You are right.
Yeah, because of the Sahara Desert.
Yeah, so it was kind of a logical. Very good, Mister. I don't know. Did everybody participate, or is there anybody that hasn't participated yet? Girls, did you all participate? Let me check. Yes. Yes, because Roxana is not here. Okay. What about you guys? Is there anybody from the boys that didn't participate? All of you. So I would say that okay, the winners are the girls. Okay, so congratulations for the girls. Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah. they got you guys. They got you. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I got a round more of questions, but we're gonna move on because of the time. Okay. And I don't know if you're able to see. This is the slide number 15, and in this slide, what do you see in this slide? Carolina.
Sheep.
I see a lot of ships, and then it looks like there's a storm, like a monsoon in the ocean, and it's creating difficulty for the ship and the persons in the small boats to be able to move around.
Does it remind you of something?
Titanic.
I think it was inspired in the movie of the Titanic.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay. Yes. And now look at the sentence that is over there at the top. It says the ship was sinking into the dark, icy ocean waters. Right.
Icy ocean waters.
Yeah. hmm Okay. Now, in this particular activity, you are supposed to use different uh, modifiers, right? Remember modifiers, when we're talking about modifiers, is like adjectives or nouns that are used as adjectives that modify the nouns here, right? Now, so in this case, to describe what is happening there in the picture, you have to say a sentence using modifiers, right? Any kind of modifiers that can can come up, okay? I don't know. Carolina, do you see the picture?
No, teacher, I can see we have problems. Let me check my computer.
All right. Okay. All right. Daniel, what about you?
You want me to use the modifiers?
Modifiers, yeah, to describe anything that you can see in the picture or the situation.
Okay. Um, uh, the men are fleeing from the sinking ship.
Can you repeat that again, please?
The men are fleeing. The people are fleeing from the sinking ship.
Okay. Yeah, thank you very much. Okay. What about you, Freddy? What can you tell me about it?
Um, let me see. People are trying to escape from the sinking ship.
Yeah. Okay. That's correct. Okay. What about you, Mr. Rene?
Okay. According to the picture, the most important and interesting ship of the time is sinking in the dark. According to their builders, that was the Antank.
The what?
Antank is inundable.
Ah, you mean in unsinkable?
Unsinkable ship of the world in that moment.
Yeah.
That was new and beautiful ship, according to the developers or the builders. However, at midnight, about midnight in October, the big listen, they never mentioned the color. Okay, the big ship was sinking on the sea.
Okay. Yes, thank you very much. Mr. Wilfredo, what can you add?
The modifiers of nouns.
Yes.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. I mean, you use any modifier you want. Mhm. To describe the picture, the situation, everything that
You know, or you want to say?
The large ship is sinking. Okay.
All right. The large, it was a very quite large ship. Okay. All right. Lillian, what about you? Are you there, Lillian? Abigail?
Yes. I lost my ideas.
Alright. How do you like to be called, Lillian or Abigail?
Abigail.
Abigail, alright.
Yes.
It's a beautiful name.
Yes.
Alright, so Abigail, what can you add?
Mm, I don't know.
It can be related to the situations, right? I guess that you have seen the movie, right?
Yes.
Everybody has seen the movie. So you can add some information that probably might arise from the movie.
The water was so cold.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. It was stream. It was stream. Okay. Okay. Thank you very much, Miss. What about you? What about you, Nubia? What can you add?
The big wooden boat was sinking into the freezing deep waters of the Atlantic Ocean.
Yeah, they were there in the Atlantic Ocean. Okay, yeah. Thank you very much, Miss. Rosie Bell, what about you?
Okay. The vessel is a synonym of ship. The vessel was sinking into the black, cold ocean waters.
Into that. Okay, yeah. But you're saying the vessel, right?
A vessel is a
Okay, yeah,
synonym of
yeah.
ship.
Of a boat, yeah. Can be.
Yes.
All right. Okay. What about Eduardo?
Me?
Yeah.
Okay. The people scream and scramble as the gigantic ship sank into the water.
Okay, yeah. They were screaming aloud, I guess. Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Now, I don't know if you guys got the chance to write something. There was a one of the exercises, right? That you were supposed to write about the expectation syndrome, okay? And then you have an example of what an expectation syndrome is. I don't know if you got the chance to read about the expectation syndrome too, and if you write something about it. Somebody.
I only did a little check about it.
Okay.
I could see
Sure.
a woman who was holding a medal.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yes.
So, and I was a little confused because they use two different verbs in order to ask about it. For example, they say hope and expected. The difference between them, I didn't get the idea.
Did you get to read the paragraph about that?
No, I only checked and I asked myself about why did they use those verbs.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Well, it will help a lot if you read the paragraph, because they tell you exactly what is the difference or what expectation syndrome is, right? Which sometimes might be not that positive, right? I don't know if somebody might add something about this, or what do you understand by the expectation syndrome? Somebody.
Expectation syndrome is when you have like you put into your head like an objective and you want to reach that. And you have an expectation because you see everything going according to plans. But all of a sudden, everything turns out not to be the way that you wanted it. So expectation is when you expect something to turn out the way you want.
Yeah. That's why. Why they consider not to be not that positive, mister?
Because maybe I think when you have like that type of syndrome is that you want everything to be perfect and you want, and then sometimes, it could be negative because when people, sometimes, when they are obsessive about reaching something and they don't conclude it, they get down and they might feel like they can't do it anymore. So that's why it could be a sense of a bad, because sometimes every time we always try to do the best that we can in everything we do, but sometimes things don't turn out the way we want. So that's what the syndrome does. The syndrome, it makes you like it motivates you, but at the same time you are like obsessive about trying to complete it the way you wanted it to be.
That's correct. Very good, mister. Thank you very much. I don't know, somebody else want to add something about that topic? All right.
Everything's good.
Right. Okay. Let's move on to the next exercise. These are the review exercises from the book. Okay. This I would recommend that you do this kind of exercises because they help you to see if you have understood the different content that we have been studying, right? So we're gonna go and we're gonna check every single item from these review units, and let's see if we have understood the contents that we have covered. Okay. Carolina, I don't know if you have your electronic book with you.
Yes, I have my book.
Okay. Now, do you have the okay, let me check. Please go to the first review of the unit number 6, the review of unit number 6, which is, I guess, is on page, let me check. Review of unit number 6, and on page
104.
104. No, let me check. Ah, yes.
Yeah, 104.
104. Yes. Okay. Now we're gonna be in every single unit review. Okay, Carolina. So okay. So in the first sentence, you are supposed to say if it is a count noun or a non-count noun. Okay. Can you read the sentence and tell me if it is a count or non-count noun?
Okay. Jack Sanderson described his latest novel as a work in progress. It's a count noun.
It's a count noun. Thank you very much. Number 2, Daniel, please read it and tell me.
Okay. Let me give you some advice. Don't drop out of college. It's a non-count noun.
It's a non-count noun. Okay, thank you very much. Number 3, please, Eduardo.
Okay, my favorite dinner is chicken and mashed potatoes. Chicken. And the word chicken, it has to be right.
Yeah.
Chicken. I'm not sure, but I think it's non-count.
What's that confusion about? What? Okay.
Because I think you can say a piece of chicken.
Well, in that case,
in
that case, you are adding another word, right? So it is. In that case, it will be a count noun. But if you add a piece of chicken.
Okay, so that one is count then.
If you go with a piece of chicken, yes, a piece is that count. Chicken, in that case, continue being a non-count noun. However, chicken is the one of some of the nouns that can be taken into consideration if you're talking about counts and non-count nouns, right? Chicken can also be used as a count noun. It depends on how the chicken is. If the chicken is already dead and you have it there on your table, it's already served, I would say that's a non-count noun. But if you can see it there alive and moving around, you can say it would be a count noun. So you can say like there is a chicken there on the garden or something like that, right? So
that's why I got a little confused.
Just must be careful. Chicken can be a count and a non-count noun. But in this case, your chicken is already fried, so I would say that it is pretty much a non-count now. All right?
Okay.
Okay, very good. Freddy, what about the number 4?
Okay. We saw an interesting new film at our local cinema last night. That's a count noun.
That's a count noun. Yeah, very good. Wilfredo, number 5.
Okay. I don't care much for potatoes, but I do like rice. Is non-count noun.
It's a no-count noun. Okay. Very much. Thank you very much. Number 5. Please, Lillian.
5?
Number 6. I'm sorry.
Okay, my favorite professor is giving a talk tonight. Talk is a non-count noun.
But has a talk.
Oh yeah. Talk. Yeah, it's count now. I'm sorry.
You have to be careful. Yeah, with the determiners. In this case, it's an article, and if it's using an article, then we would say it is a count noun, right? All right?
Yeah, you're right. Yes.
Okay. Nubia, number 7.
It says, in my view, reading is one of the most beneficial activities. Well, as I understand in this context, this would be an uncountable noun.
Yes, that would be a non-count noun. Yeah. Okay. Now, let's see. We have another. Thank you very much, Miss. Now it is the exercise about to trying to understand what the incorrect part of a speech is. For example, Rosibel, I don't know if you can read the first sentence and then tell me what is the mistake in that sentence.
Number 1, Ralph is in the intensive care unit of the city hospital after being struck by a lightning on a camping trip.
Uh-huh. What do you think, or what do you consider to be mistaken there?
To me, the letter C, by a lightning.
Mm-hmm. Why?
Being struck by a lightning. I don't know. I don't know if lightning is a noun or a verb, but
Well, in this case, not a verb. In this case,
a lightning.
you have to pay attention and see if lightning, in this case, it will be a count and a non-count now. So lightning, in this case, is count or non-count now? What do you think?
Count.
Well, I'm gonna help you. In fact, it is true. A lightning, it is mistaken there. You cannot say a lightning. You have to correct that and eliminate the article a and just go with by lightning on a camping trip. Okay?
Lightning. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Okay. Yeah. Because lightning, it will be considered as a non-count noun. Right?
Okay,
Okay.
thank you so much.
Okay. Carolina, now we are in the part number 3, right? And can you tell me the sentence number 2?
Okay. Her son dislikes cauliflower, carrots, beans, and most other vegetables.
Vegetables. Vegetable.
Vegetable.
Uh-huh.
Vegetable.
All right.
And I think the phrase incorrect is vegetable.
Tiene que ir plural.
Yeah.
Or
I
whether
get.
this
All right. So I guess I
You gave
gave the answer. I answered. Yes. Yeah. Is automatic sometimes. Okay. That's correct, Miss. Other vegetables, it would be the correct. Well, the correction to be made here. Okay. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Number 3, Daniel. What about number 3? Daniel, are you there? So probably Daniel, I don't think he's there. What about you, Eduardo? Can you please tell me the number?
Number 2 or number 3?
Number 3, yeah.
Okay, I think furniture is uncountable because you cannot say one furniture to furniture. You can say a piece of furniture. So in there, we need to take the article A. That's what I believe.
I agree with that.
Okay, so the letter C is the mistake.
C.
Okay, yes.
Letter C.
The letter C. That's correct. Very good. Number 4, Mr. Freddy.
Okay. People who live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. People who live in glass houses. Houses.
That would be incorrect. Why, Mister?
Incorrect.
Why do you consider that to be incorrect?
Well, I said that because you could say in a glass. No. In a glass house. No.
Can I help him?
Well, hold on a second. I mean, in fact, you can say in a glass house and in glass houses. What you need to take into consideration is, can you make house a plural noun? Yes, houses. I mean, because houses is a count or a non-count noun. What do you think? What do you think? It is.
It's a count now.
Okay, so you can pluralize that. Now.
People who lives. People. Let me see. People who lives in glass houses shouldn't throw stones.
Shouldn't.
People shouldn't.
Take a look at the tense of the verb.
Okay.
Subject verb agreement.
Subject verb agreement. That's correct.
We're talking about people. And it's a plural.
What are you trying to find out, though?
The mistake in the sentence number 4.
Can I help?
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I think the mistake is B.
Yeah.
It shouldn't have an S. Instead, it should be live. People who live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones.
Yes.
It's plural.
Yes.
Be an agreement, a subject verb agreement, because we're talking about people.
That's
we're talking about a lot of people, right? So it's a plural. So we have the verb has to be in singular.
Yes. Okay.
The present perfect, no, the simple present conjugation.
Yes. Did you understand that, Mr. Freddy?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much. Number 5, Mr. Jose Rene.
Okay. It takes hours to prepare a nutrition meal. Okay, for me, it's the letter A, because we cannot say it takes a work. We have to say it takes work to prepare a nutrition meal.
Takes work. Okay. So you will correct that sentence by what? By doing what?
It takes work.
So you will remove the article.
Letter. The article.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's correct. Thank you very much. Okay. Now let me see. Well, this is. Let's move on. Let's keep talking about mistakes. Mr. Wilfredo, can you please tell me in that sentence what the problem is?
In what slide? Because
we are in the slide 21.
21.
Yes.
One of the most famous inventions.
We are in the slide 21 right now. We skip one. Okay.
Let me see. One of the most famous inventions in the human history is the wheel. I think it's the letter B, because we just say in human history.
In human history, so you will remove the The article the.
The article the. Yes.
All right. That's correct, mister. Thank you very much. Okay. No, I'm sorry. Number 2, please. Lillian.
Okay. The CEO or CEO, I don't know.
The CEO.
Oh, the CEO. I read it CEO. The CEO of the company lives in a big house in the suburbs. I think it's letter C. Because as I read, it has to be in a big house.
That's correct. Okay, thank you very much. What about number 3? Nubia, can you please?
It says journey is a 3-hour trip if the traffic and the weather are okay. I would believe it's letter A. The journey is a 3-hour trip.
The letter A.
Yeah. I had an article before that. Or the journey.
That would be. You're missing an article there, right? Okay, that's correct. Okay. Thank you very much, Miss Rosibel. What about number 4?
The plan to build a extensive monorail system is a citizen-initiated proposal. The mistake is in letter B because we need to use a N instead of A because the extensive word begins with a vowel sound.
That's correct. It's a vowel sound, so you need N. Okay? Very good. Number 5. Carolina, we are in this case, I don't know if we are in the other review, unit 7, I guess.
Okay.
Are you there in your book?
Yes.
Okay,
Sorry.
so we are in don't worry, in the number 5.
Okay, the extinction of the dinosaurs is still a matter of debate inside of the community. I think it's
dinosaurs. What do you think it is the mistake?
I think it's side of the community. I think so. A letter B, letter D.
Letter D, the last one, or letter B?
No, the last one.
Letter D.
Yes.
So how would you correct it? How would you correct that sentence, Carolina?
I don't know.
May I help?
Okay.
Please.
Oh.
How would you correct that sentence?
Add a definite article.
Word.
Article.
The scientific community.
The scientific name.
That's correct. Okay. That would be okay. Now, okay. Now we're going to go. Let me check. I guess we have time to go. Let me check. We're gonna go to the review unit of, I guess this is the unit number 8, I guess. Abigail, if you have the book,
Yes. Which page?
Let me check. I'm checking here.
133.
Yep.
Yes, 133 is the review. No, but this is not it. It is the other one. It is, let me check. So it is the review of Unit 9. Unit 9. Sorry. Yeah, it's about,
149.
yeah, it's about the modifiers. 100. I want to finish with this. Mhm.
Second.
Yeah, it's about the modifiers. Yes, this is the one. Okay. Now,
Page.
it is 149. 149. Yeah, and it's about the order of modifiers. In this case, the order of adjectives. Sometimes that can be a little bit, can give you a little headache. All right, and because you need to be very careful of the way that you are going to order the adjectives. I'm gonna give you that's something that has helped me sometimes. Okay, and I don't know if you can read that. If you are able to see the slide, which we are in slide number 24. This is slide 24, and you can read the word that is at the top. Can you read it? Osascon. Do you know what that means? Do you know what that means? Somebody?
No. No.
What do you
No.
think that is?
I have no idea.
You have an idea.
The order in which you should place adjectives.
That's the way. As you can see, those are acronyms. Okay. You know, they has helped me a little bit. That's correct, Novia. OSASCOM, in that case, it's a word that is they are acronyms, and they are the way you might or you have to make the order of adjectives. So, for example, O. What does O stand for? What do you think?
Opinion.
What?
Opinion. O will be opinion. S will be what?
Size.
The size. A will be
Age.
Or temperature.
age. S will be
Shape.
Shape.
shape. C,
Color.
color. O,
Origin.
origin, and finally the
Material.
material. So this is only for you. If you have some problems getting to know the different adjectives in order, so that might help you sometimes. Okay. So if we have that OSASCOM there, how would you order those adjectives there? For example, Carolina, how would you order a humid summer sweltering day? How would you go?
The first one
Yes.
is sweltering humid summer day.
Can
Sweltering
you repeat?
humid summer day. A sweltering
Humid.
summer day.
That's correct. Okay, very good. What about the number 2, Mr. Daniel?
A chilly late winter day.
A chilly late winter day. That's correct. That's correct. Okay. Number 3. please, Eduardo, tell me what is number 3?
You want me to answer this?
Okay, Freddy, go ahead.
That my new pink silk tie.
That's correct. New pill silk tie. Okay. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Okay. What about the number 4, Wilfredo?
The number 4. The handsome young European actor.
That's correct, mister. Abigail, what about the number 5?
Yes. Our new beautiful brick or brick.
Well, in this case, can you repeat again, please?
Our new beautiful brick house.
And you need to take into consideration the order.
Our brick new beautiful house.
I'm sorry, I didn't listen to you. Can you say it again?
Our brick new beautiful house. I'm not sure.
No, look, what you have to take into consideration is okay, if let's see, the first one in this case is a brick. What do you think brick? In what category would you put brick? How would you categorize
Brick
that?
is a material, no?
Okay, so if it is a material, must be at the end, right? Because material is
So
material.
the first
It
one
is,
is
Describing the house.
and then you have to take into consideration new. What is new?
Age.
The brick.
okay.
Age. Okay, so and what is beautiful?
House.
Opinion.
It's an opinion. So which has to go first according to the order and according to the word that is over there, right? Or Sascom is, you see, O, the letter O is for opinion, so it must be the opinion first. And what is the opinion?
Our beautiful new
Our beautiful.
That's correct.
our beautiful new brick house.
That's correct.
Mhm.
A beautiful new brick house. Okay, the material goes to the end. The first one is beautiful, then you have to take new in the middle. All right, you got that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank
Okay,
you.
all right. And finally, what do you have for the number 6, Miss Nubia?
Okay.
Okay, for number 6, it would be the dirty little old cabin.
That's it. The dirty little old cabin. Okay. Well, because of the time, we're gonna skip to. We have plenty of exercises there. We're gonna go through the reminders. Okay. For you to know, there is going to be an online quiz. Okay. It's gonna be an online quiz there on the let me check. It's gonna be on the September 29th. It is gonna be from unit 1 to up to unit 10. Okay, so everything that we have covered is gonna be taken into consideration. in this quiz. Okay.
It will be online, right?
Yes, it will be online. Okay. I don't know if you have any question about the online quiz.
No.
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 Okay. All right. Okay. The next workshop is gonna be on Sunday, September the 30th. It is gonna be from units 11 to 15. Okay. I will please ask you if you haven't, if you already have upload all the different exercises for this workshop. Okay, it's great. If you haven't done that yet, please go ahead and try to do it as soon as possible, because we're gonna have the third self-study guideline already there, right? So download it and try to solve it. Okay, try to participate in the forums according to the dates that are proposed there, so you don't have it too much difficulty at the end. Because if you remember that if you try to do this at once, it's a lot of work, right? So try to go every single day, try to do something, right? And if you have any question about anything, you can contact me through emails, through the message there in the forums. Okay. Also, I will ask you to try to confirm messages. If I send you a message through the email, try to confirm that you get that, right? Okay. So I know that you got the message. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So I would say that's pretty much all. I don't know if you have any other question or something that you want to add. Somebody?
No.
Nope. Okay. So thank you very much, guys, to be here. Okay. Good luck in the exam. Okay. Study. Try to solve all the different exercises. It's gonna help a lot. Okay. And if you have any question about that, you can go ahead and ask me. Okay. So have a nice well, it will be the end of the weekend. Okay. Okay. Bye bye. Take care.
You too.
See you. Bye.
Goodbye. Take care.
Bye.